Hello, dear friends. My name is Selene, and I am truly delighted to welcome you here to my channel. For your water sign, this month will bring waves of emotional truth and spiritual cleansing. July begins in your element, with the sun entering a water sign and deep Neptune-Saturn energy asking you to listen more closely to the voice of your soul. This is not a time to rush. This is a time to feel. Retrogrades and lunar cycles will help you release emotional patterns that no longer reflect who you are becoming. Let's dive into what July will reveal, the waters of intuition, healing, and transformation. Energy of the month. Focus, first house, identity, self-expression, beginnings. This month is your energetic reset, dear Cancer. The sun is in your first house until July 22nd, spotlighting your presence, personality, and personal power. This is your time to step forward, to be seen, heard, and acknowledged. But with Neptune and Saturn stationary in your ninth house through mid-month, your outward confidence may still feel slightly at odds with internal uncertainty. The full moon in Capricorn on July 10th, activating your seventh house, brings relationships into sharp focus. A dynamic with a partner, client, or close friend may reach a climax or resolution. Themes of support, projection, or mutual responsibility arise. Meanwhile, Mercury enters shadow and goes retrograde on July 18th in your second house. Use this month not to initiate big external changes, but to refine how you express who you are and what you're truly worth. You're beginning a new cycle, but before you sprint ahead, anchor into your soul's intentions. The new moon will support you, but first release who you no longer are. Work, career, and self-realization. Focus, 10th and 2nd houses, visibility, self-worth, redefining success. Your professional identity is transforming slowly but powerfully. The sun traveling through your first house means people are watching you more closely. Your presence carries influence, whether you realize it or not. With Saturn and Neptune stationary in your ninth house, and both forming trines to the sun by July 24th, you're being encouraged to dream big, but build slowly. A creative or spiritual calling may begin to take shape, especially if it aligns with teaching, mentoring, or publishing. Meanwhile, Mercury's retrograde in Leo starting July 18th, in your second house, suggests reviewing financial plans, contracts, or branding strategies. Avoid rushing career decisions around July 25th, when the sun opposes Pluto in your seventh house. Power dynamics in professional partnerships may surface. Trust yourself to lead with inner clarity, not external validation. If something feels unbalanced, this is your cue to renegotiate or redirect. You're redefining what success looks and feels like, and July offers the space to do it with soul. Finances. Focus, 2nd and 8th houses, value, resources, energetic exchange. Money this month is a reflection of your self-worth. With Mercury in your second house, turning retrograde on July 18th, financial conversations, agreements, or spending habits may come under review. It's a good time to assess whether your current income reflects your actual value, and whether you're pricing yourself fairly. The full moon in Capricorn, July 10th, shines a light on your 8th house, highlighting shared resources, debts, or emotional contracts that may need clearing. This could be a powerful time to close a financial chapter, pay off a loan, end an obligation, or reclaim your power from a dynamic where you've been giving more than receiving. On July 7th, Venus trines Pluto, linking your 12th and 8th houses. You may receive intuitive insight about where your energy is being drained. Trust it. Then on July 13th, the sun trines the north node in your second house, supporting a fated financial decision. Don't rush. Clarity will come from inner alignment, not external approval. Love and relationships. Focus, 1st and 7th houses, balance, intimacy, mutual growth. Relationships are under the spotlight this month, with the full moon in your opposite sign, Capricorn, on July 10th, highlighting your 7th house. Something is culminating, a dynamic may shift, a commitment may be revisited, or your needs within partnership become too loud to ignore. Whether you're partnered or single, this lunation asks, are your relationships feeding or depleting your growth? Around July 23rd, Venus squares Mars, activating tension between your private emotional world and outer desires. You may find yourself craving deeper connection, but also needing more space. If love feels intense or conflict brews, don't rush to fix it. Mercury's retrograde offers time to reflect. Meanwhile, Venus in Gemini, your 12th house, until August 1st, may stir hidden feelings, past loves, or secret attractions. Be honest with yourself. Are you loving from fear or trust? This is a month to realign with relationships that meet you emotionally, not just intellectually. True intimacy begins with emotional clarity. Health and well-being. Focus, 6th and 12th houses, daily flow, emotional rest, holistic healing. Your physical energy may fluctuate this month, especially as emotional themes rise. With Venus in your 12th house, you're more sensitive than usual to your environment and emotional undercurrents. Old patterns may surface, not to haunt but to be healed. Rest becomes essential, not optional. With Mars activating your 4th house, home-related stress or familial tension can affect your body more than you realize. Your digestion, sleep, and mood are directly linked to your emotional environment. Pay attention. The Sun's trine to Neptune and Saturn on July 24th, from your 1st to 9th house, offers a window for spiritual or holistic healing through meditation, water rituals, breath work, or quiet travel. Don't underestimate the healing power of solitude. Meanwhile, Mercury retrograde in your 2nd house may prompt you to reassess how you're spending energy, not just money. Invest in practices that return more than they take. This month, true vitality comes from boundaries, nourishment, and emotional truth. Astro advice and warnings. Key aspects: Mercury retrograde July 18th, Venus square Mars July 23rd, Sun opposite Pluto July 25th. The second half of the month is especially rich in inner tension and growth. Mercury retrograde begins on July 18th in your 2nd house, urging a slowdown in decisions tied to finances, values, and self-worth. Miscommunications are possible around money or personal priorities. Triple-check paperwork and avoid large purchases unless absolutely necessary. Around July 23rd, Venus in your 12th house squares Mars in your 4th, stirring emotional undercurrents at home or in private relationships. Resentments may bubble to the surface, especially if you've been emotionally giving without boundaries. On July 25th, the Sun in Leo opposes Pluto in Capricorn, drawing attention to power dynamics in your partnerships. A clash of egos or unmet expectations may reveal where control or codependence still lives. These are not here to punish you, but to free you. Observe where you feel pressured and ask, is this truly mine to carry? Respond with maturity, not martyrdom. Sometimes, stepping back is the bravest thing you can do. Inspiration and spiritual message. Focus, 1st and 9th houses, soul alignment, inner truth, higher vision. July whispers an invitation to come home, not just to your body, but to your truth. With the Sun in your 1st house, you're called to remember who you are beyond roles and reactions. And as the Sun forms trines to Saturn and Neptune in your 9th house on July 24th, you may feel a strong spiritual nudge, a moment of clarity about your deeper direction. Your inner compass is recalibrating, not through logic, but through feeling. Let go of who you were supposed to be. Embrace who you're becoming. This is a time to lean into spiritual practices that restore, not drain you. Reading, studying, quiet travel, or sacred solitude can awaken forgotten dreams. You don't need to see the full map, just the next right step. The universe supports you when you choose truth over perfection. Your softness is not your weakness, it's your divine compass. Trust in it. Opportunities and lucky moments. Key dates: July 7th, Venus trine Pluto, July 13th, Sun trine North Node, July 24th, new moon in Leo. Even in a slow-burning month, moments of cosmic support shine through. On July 7th, Venus in your 12th house trines Pluto in your 7th, offering a profound opportunity to heal emotional blocks in relationships, especially ones tied to past hurts, karmic connections, or unconscious attraction patterns. If you felt trapped in repeating emotional cycles, this transit offers a breath of fresh air. Around July 13th, the Sun in your sign trines the North Node in your 10th house, delivering a spark of recognition or a fated opportunity in your career. Say yes to being seen. Step forward with courage. Then on July 24th, the new moon in Leo illuminates your second house, inviting you to set powerful intentions around finances, self-worth, and aligned abundance. This lunation is a chance to ask, what would I create if I fully believed in myself? The universe is ready to meet you there. Plant the seed. Challenging transits and personal growth zones. Key aspects: Mercury-Pluto opposition, July 18th, Sun-Pluto opposition, July 25th. Growth this month doesn't come from ease, it comes from confrontation with old stories. Mercury opposes Pluto on July 18th, activating your 2nd to 8th house axis. Themes of money, control, and energetic exchange may surface, especially in close partnerships. Are you overextending yourself emotionally or financially? Do you undervalue your voice to keep the peace? These questions won't let you bypass them anymore. Then, on July 25th, the Sun in your 2nd house opposes Pluto, confronting you with your inner fears around worth, safety, and loss. You may need to release an outdated attachment or reclaim your power in a dynamic that feels unequal. This isn't about dramatic endings, it's about choosing integrity over attachment. Growth asks you to risk temporary discomfort for long-term alignment. You are not meant to shrink to stay safe. You're meant to rise and trust that what is truly aligned won't require self-betrayal. Cancer, July is your cosmic homecoming. A quiet revolution. A gentle yet undeniable turning point. This is not a month for performance, it's a month for presence. With the Sun illuminating your identity and Mercury guiding you inward, you're being asked to slow down, soften, and return to what feels true, not what looks good. Let go of chasing clarity through control. Let it come through stillness. Trust your body's signals, your intuition's whispers, your soul's quiet knowing. You are being rewoven from the inside out. And even if the world doesn't see the change yet, you will feel it. You are not behind. You are right on time. If this message resonated with you, I warmly invite you to like, share, and subscribe to Selene Speaks, where astrology is not prediction, but soulful guidance. May your July be healing, grounded, and full of moments where you remember. You are worthy. You are sacred. You are home.